nearly 2,000 people, but they are down now to about 1,700, 1,800. But every now and then I will still have to like remind all of you that if you are so comfortable that you are enjoying this so much for the past hour, whether you joined us in the last 2 hours or the last hour, do you know that we've been here for like 2 hours, 2 straight hours? And only just about 300 of you could actually say, wow, I actually enjoyed this. This is so educating. This is so entertaining. And this is so mind and eye-opening. All of those things you probably have typed already in the comments. All you need is just to stop by, leave that chat, and just like the video. I mean, I do that to remind people all the time. People said that I shouldn't even have to remind you. But it's so shocking when you look around and be like, oh, what's going on? Let's go back to Borono.
We had earlier on was the one with students. So there's a specific one for women, and that's where we are right now. Thank you.
Is that food cheaper for the If they don't do that place because of religion, is there anywhere I want to start from Shiva? Is there anywhere I give them back to Shiva? Why do we live together as Christians and Muslims? We want you to live together in harmony. That's what we want. We don't want the Nigerian one that are being divided. We want Nigerian to live their peace. Muslims and Christians are alike. Even in one place are living in peace. That's Nigeria we want to do. If they tell them it's your turn, tell them it's not their turn. It's your turn to take back your country.
You know, that's what I was just thinking about. I think one of the things I will do is that we'll get a flex banner and be going around with it. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's one there. There's one there. We'll use it.
A Nigerian man is proud to say, I'm a Nigerian. A Nigerian will be proud to be secure. A Nigerian where, for this state, will become what it used to be. A peaceful state where people Nigerians come to live in harmony. It's one of the most melting states of Nigeria, where everybody lives in harmony. That's what we want to bring back in Borno State. Vote for us. You voted for umbrella. It was leaking. I brought hunger. You voted for truth. Keep the poverty. Vote for human beings now. So they can be alive.
I told you. It's completely right out of the box. Few weeks before this whole thing will come to an abrupt end. You're not going to leave any weapon in the ass. I mean, in your sack. You have to bring them out. You voted for PDA umbrella, a leak. You voted for broom, they sweep you into poverty. This time around, vote for Mama Papa Pekin is beautiful line. So that I can take you from consumption to production. Hey! They keep saying that everywhere and they keep liking it. It's not bala, bulu, bulu, bala, and all these jargons. Allah will help you. Allah will help all your children. Will you vote for me? Raise your hand if you will vote for me. I'm just saying, you know, like, man, Nigeria is unlucky. I mean, look around. Look at all these characters. Canary Dino is doing his own thing. Everybody is hustling to just, you know. Let's go back to Ebonyi. You know, I told you I'm going to be mixing them up, right? We'll go to Ebonyi, then we'll come back to my Duguri, okay? Just to make sure that nothing is like one-sided in a way, okay? Let's go to Ebonyi again. Canary Dino, what is it exactly that you said that Tifku wanted to tell them? Or what did he tell them in Ebonyi yesterday? Okay. Dino, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please clap for this senior advocate of Nigeria? Thank you very much. And because he's an innocent child, God will listen and hear your prayers. Amen. Please, another round of applause. Thank you very much. Now there's a massive competition for Patrick Obayagbo. He has a competitor now. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now listen to the golden voice of a young boy that was born in Jeddah, who worked and serviced this country in the public service, and is taking us out of the land of Egypt to the promised land of Canaan. Atiku Abubakar.
PDP, I don't hear you. PDP, our youth and women, I don't hear you. PDP, power to the people. Now, a protocol has already been established. So let me recognize all the protocol that has been established. The people of Ebonyi, I have been coming here before even the formation of PDP, when Governor Egu and I and Dr. Iyochia Ayu formed this great party. But I have never seen this stadium so filled as it is filled today. I want to thank you. Please clap for yourselves. Please clap for yourselves. All right. We agree. We agree. Now, you know that from the inception of our democracy, Ebonyi has continued to be PDP. And I am sure with what I have seen today, you will continue to be PDP. No be so. No be so. No be so. Now, listen. They say some people form a party called APC. It's not a party, oh, it is an alliance. And the alliance is collapsing, and it has collapsed. You have no business voting for APC anyway. You have not voted for APC before. No be so? So, our party, your party. You see this young boy who spoke? One day he will be president. This is what we want our youth to be. We are here to bring you up, our youths and our women. We are your parents, and we are bringing you up so that you can succeed us. We are not going to be there forever. We want you to succeed us, and for you to succeed us, you must be responsible citizens. You must be hard-working youth, young men and women. We all came from very, very, very poor background, but we worked hard. If you work hard, you can be anything. So, our young men and women, I want to assure you that the next government of PDP is going to be a government for the youth and for the women. The men are few. It's going to be for the youth and for the women, because you are in majority, and we must recognize that, and we must give you the opportunity so that you can also be able to be leaders of this country. So, people of Ebonyi, we are convinced that this state is a PDP state. And as you know, I am committed to power devolution and as well as resource, rather restructuring. And I know all the southeastern states have been yearning and have been propagating for the restructuring of this country, because they want to have more powers and more resources to deal with their own local affairs. We agree entirely. And that is why it is a major policy of our government to be, if you support us and if you give us the opportunity. APC had promised the same. Did they do it? They didn't do it. They abandoned the issue of restructuring. They are a very deceitful party or alliance. Very, very deceitful. We are committed, and we mean what we say, and if you give us the support, we are going to deliver. We thank you very much for coming, and God bless you now. I want to hand over to our national chairman for a special announcement. Mr. Chairman, sir.
Mr. President, and the people of Ebonyi State, today I present of the party to the candidate of the party.
Atiku or Atiku, that will be most of what most of you will be crying off when Atiku become your president. There will be no more Bokwari. You won't have to worry about Kolu, Tifnumbu. By the time they hold you in the jungle, you go be shout, you know that thing. But that would be if you are a Yoruba. Everybody just choose their own poison. Choose your poison. Read the contents. See how long the pain is going to be and everything before you swallow them. Abi? Obedient will disagree with me. I know you kind of disagree with me. I could never in your life, don't ever in your life put to be in the same basket with these people. My ego never in your life say, about Jack Bagbara with it. Calm down. As it be for this whole charade and everything, if anyone says they don't have any choice and they are participating in your charade or showing interest, they are lying to you. Even me, I don't make up my own mind of who I'm going to support for 2023. Can you believe that? I'll tell you. If you see anybody that is telling you that he hasn't made up his mind or her mind about the 2023, they are lying. It's either they belong to PDP or APC. They are lying. Obedient don't hide. And the people who want and demanding for a democratic referendum like myself, I would always, if you say, oh yeah, go and get your voter's card. For what? For referendum. I will vote for Yoruba, a sovereign Yoruba nation through a democratic means. That's what I will vote for if I'm given a ballot. But it's currently not on the ballot. So you know what? I decided to abstain. Since my own choice is not on your ballot, a referendum to choose if I want to be part of Nigeria or not is not on the ballot, which is understandable. They don't want it. So my candidate is not on the ballot. My choice is not there. So I'm just going to be a referee and watch the rest of you who have candidates in their election. If anybody come here, they tell you, say, I never make up, is lying. Except if that person is a Biafran, that will tell you that myself don't make up my mind. Biafran, those who are Biafrans, those who are like genuine Yoruba nationalists, they will tell you, I'm not being part of that. Apart from those who are pretending. And we shout, Yoruba nation now, Yoruba nation now. But they are lying to us. They don't go collect PVC. I'm seeing some of you, but I won't mention your name. The whole thing will last in another 4 weeks. Everybody go come back here. Those mocking us, those telling us, I leave that Yoruba nation for now. My ego, I want you to leave that one for now. Let us talk about how to rescue Nigeria. Say, you don't mix them together. You shouldn't. So the point there is that don't let anybody lie to you that they haven't. They haven't make up their mind. So staying away means that I am not in any way politically useful, electorally useful. If I try to tell you that I'm in any way useful, I'm lying to you or trying to seek your attention again for clout. So obedient will disagree with you, but don't ever, my ego in your life, don't ever put Obi and these people in the same basket. Oh. I respect you a lot. Oh. I have told you, don't waste your respect on me. Okay? And I'm not putting your Obi in the same basket with them. We know them very well. And the reason why we know them very well is because of what they have done directly. That affects millions of us. Sure you get. So let's go back to Borono. This time around is not in a hall. It's not meeting just women or the youth. Like Atifku was displaying just there, telling you that APC, Egbekegbe, is not a party. It's an alliance. And the alliance has collapsed. Obi seems to be cashing in on that collapsing alliance, and somehow, in the far northeast of Borono, the headquarters, and then the headquarters of the Boko Haram, where even the man that is trying to become the vice president of Nigeria, the Boko Haram sympathizer, the shitty man, is from that place. Obi publicly addressed them today, like Atifku did in Ebonyi. But this time around, different message. This. In conclusion, no, Neil, just so you know, where is that again? Yeah, there.
Nigeria! Labour Party! Labour Party!
Thank you.
Jama'a Borono, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. They are happy.
The good news of Borono, my own is to thank all of you that are gathered here.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming out to listen to us. We've been in Boronu today. We are going to the youth. We've spoken to the youth in their thousands. We've spoken to the women in their thousands. We're here. By the time we combine all this, we must have spoken to several thousands. Boronu today. The vice presidential candidate, Aisha, everybody has spoken to you. The party chairman, telling you what our party wants to do. All I want you to do is to hold those responsible for a new Nigeria. For a long time, people have wasted. For a long time, people have wasted the future of the children of Nigeria. They wasted our time. We cannot continue this way. And that is what I entered this offering. We said we will secure and unite Nigeria. The enemies are no more formidable. The criminals are no more formidable. It is lack of leadership and lack of support for those people who put on the front line. That is why I told Aisha, everybody around will make sure that if a policeman or a soldier goes out to fight criminal, he will do so, assuring that the state is behind him. We will not leave them alone. We will do it in the right way. We will equip them properly. We will make sure they have confidence to fight the criminal. But they're going to renew all the security architecture and make it worthwhile for our people. We will ensure that we remove Nigeria from consumption to production. We will employ our people. A state like Boronu has no reason to be hungry. A state like Boronu has no reason to be poor, to experience poverty. Boronu is 70,900,000 square kilometers. 900,000 square kilometers of land. Boronu is bigger than Belgium, Israel, and Gambia combined. That is 3 countries. They are not hungry. Boronu is almost 2.5 times the size of Netherlands. And they are hungry because of leadership. We will change that because Netherlands exported agricultural goods of over $120 billion in 2021. Boronu receives only about 60 billion statutory allocation. If Boronu can do 10 times that, which is very possible, they will receive $12 billion. At today's rate of exchange, that is 65 billion, 6.5 trillion naira. That is 100 times what they will receive on statutory allocation. 100 times. We will not allow that to continue. We must let country no longer be possible. We must put it into production. And that must happen. I have said to people of the North, we will put the children of the North out of poverty. Our government will be celebrated in the North. Because part of the problem we have in the North is the poverty that we have imposed on our children. I will put the North out of poverty. I will educate the North. They told us that 20 million children out of school in the North. 20 million children. Those 20 million children out of the North have learned Quran, so they are intelligent. I will meet them at the point of learning Quran and teach them skill. And they will have a job. I'll make sure every Nigerian will be proud to say he's a Nigerian. Never again will people live in Boronu, live in any part of Nigeria, and say, I'm from the east or west, but I'm a Nigerian. I spent my Christmas in ID camp in Benue. I spent my New Year in ID camp in Abuja. And everybody I met in ID camp in Abuja said I'm from Boronu. And I told them, as long as you're in ID camp, Nigeria is in ID camp. You must go home. That is when we have a Nigeria. Every IDP camp must be dismantled. People will go home and will empower them for agriculture. We will fight for you. Trust us. Do not trust them any longer. They don't have what it takes. This year's election must be based on capacity and competence. Let nobody come and tell you, vote for me because I'm from the north. There's no place not that has buy bread cheaper. If you have the place, show me where they buy food cheaper. Let nobody tell you to vote for religion. There's no religion that buys bread cheaper. Let nobody tell you it's my turn. It is your turn to take back your country. And that turn you must exercise. And I beg you, support us. I and Dati are committed. Dati can tell you his background. We have a character you can question. You know that he's told you now that he was born, that he went to school here. He called the primary school he went to. He called the secondary school he went to. He called the university he went to. And he has classmates. So you know his name. You know his background. And from here he went to University of London to read PhD in economics. Let others tell you where they went to. Let them tell you their background. That is what you will know. My name is Mr. Peter Obi. I'm Mr. Peter Obi. I went to school in Christ the King College. I went to University of Nigeria, Nsukka. So I'm an alumnus of University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I'm an alumnus of Oxford University. An alumnus of Cambridge University. I can go on and tell you where I went to school. Let them come and tell where they went to school. So we know. We will not come from that background and fail you. Because we have a background. We have an age. If you combine the age of both of us to know how these parties will work, if you combine the age of our national chairman, age of our vice presidential candidate, and my age, divide it into 3, we have 55 years average. Combine the other one. If you combine the other one, they are about 70. The other one, nobody knows their age. We cannot continue this way. They must tell us who they are. We know who we are, and we know what we are looking for. This is what we want to do. We want to bring a new Nigeria. This job requires physical and mental energy. We know what we are doing. I'm leaving you. If you watched TV yesterday, I was at an event, a prayer event in Dunamis, 6 a.m. this morning. I'm in Medugri. I'm leaving here down to Port Harcourt. When I reach Port Harcourt this night, I'll go to Lagos. That is what we want. We want a president that works 30 hours or 24 hours. Not those that will sit. We don't want that again. Let us go and work for our country. It's our country. We want to build a new Nigeria. That new Nigeria is a Nigeria that is as Peter will build. Hold us responsible. We have an age, we have a family. And we want to show you, for our hardworking service people, thank you for being here. Thank you for doing your job. You Labour Party! Mama Baba Pikin!
Baba Mama Pikin, Labour Party. I told you the gloves are off. As we'll be talking there. And it seems to have mastered his line, and repeating them seems to be something that people are going to get to know him with or know him for. At the age of me and Dati and our chairman together divided by 3 will be average of 55. At the name of, the age of their chairman, at the age of the other one we don't even know his name, so you probably will never get the right result and all that. These are his lines. Taking a regular subtle jibes at Kolu and at Tifku. Gloves are off. My good brother, he's my brother and friend. My friend and my brother, Baba. Now you supposed to be careful, the type of emotion you are investing in all of this. Meanwhile, out there, right, out there, it's not been a good one, especially for the obedient who have been adamant and being consistent that they are indeed going to take Obi to Aso Rock, and they're going to stop Kolu and they're going to stop Atifku. And this is something that is going to be unprecedented. Somebody said that, oh, this reminds me of when somebody told him that Buhari was the last hope of Nigeria in 2015. Baba, that was 7 years ago. A lot of people don't forget, say they told you that. And you're going to offend a lot of people this time. 7 years after that. This is 2022. You know, say the woke generation and everybody today, they don't take any nonsense like that anymore. What do you mean? How dare you compare Obi and then Buhari? Show you the grace in it. I mean, look at this one. So, Baba, they advise you. So, calm down. This is 2023. And according to them, it is just like you know, the sky, summer to the ground. Don't compare them. But what they do understand is that you are talking about the same energy, the same emotion, the emotional rush, the same way that the young people have made up their mind, but differently this time around, because they are not following the establishment political parties to fend off those they have decided to, what does they call them? I think they called it those you have decided to cancel. So young people in Nigeria, a lot of them have cancelled APC. They've cancelled PDP too. So they don't want you to compare Obi with any of those. I'm just saying. But you are talking about it doesn't matter anyway, so forget it. Because immediately after he's done, or before he got to that stadium, they gave him a title. Don't worry yourself about the meaning, okay? It's just something to say, you're welcome, we accept you, Peter. We were told a lot about you, but it seems that everything they told us about you was a lie. Now you're not gonna leave this Shewu's palace without becoming a chief. He became a chief in Borono. It doesn't matter. That's how they share chieftaincy, by the way, to politicians during election. But that of Obi seems to be a different one because there are some criminals and some bigoted willies up north and down south that believe that he is an infidel. But look at the way the infidel, that your sheikh, the person they are your sheikh call infidel. Look at the way he is welcome. They made him a chief. I've been a chief, I've been a sheikh. Komata. Look at that guy next to your shehu in Borono.
Dr. Peter Obi, His Excellency, Shima President, Alam Jambiari, National President, Martin Paranimin and Deboti, Chenadi, National Expo Surundin Day, Shah Vitala Islam, the government party in Day, Home State Executive in Day.
Like I told you, I didn't know what they were saying. Well, somebody said it was a chieftaincy tied to something, okay? Yeah. I'm going to draw my curtains here. Okay. I was going to take a few calls anyway tonight, but I've dropped, I've actually like exhausted most of the time anyway. I am going to, but before I draw the curtains, I've got some flickers coming from those of you who are trying to procure your own weapon of a mass shutdown of APC and PDP. You call that your PVC. But the system, those who printed those PVC, and they know that they are indeed could be the instrument that's going to see them off that that position or seat of influence and power. So they are going to have to control how you get them. It's never going to be that easy, or you will never get them at all. Few areas where people are facing the problem, right? The deadline was supposed to be about a few days now, right? Your PVC, Abi. They say the INEC has extended that by another week. It won't change anything since the old scarcity of everything that is scarce right now in Nigeria, right? Everything that is scarce in Nigeria right now is deliberate. It's not by accident. Don't pretend that it's an accident. It's not accident. It's deliberate. So let me take you to the streets around Lagos and then outside Lagos where people are like fighting themselves to get a voter's card. It is hell.
at Okota. Also, the sort of local government. For the past 3 weeks now, people have been coming, checking for their PVCs. They have PVCs inside. They don't want to release this to this crowd. Look at the number of people. Some have been here for the past 2 weeks. From what level? They are telling them this. There's no car. Their cars are not found. Their cars are not found. Why they have cars inside there? All the papers they've been submitting to them, they will come out and say not found. Look at the number of people here. Some have been coming here for the past 2 weeks from the ward level. They told them that they should come is at the local government level. This is also the sort of local government secretariat where this mammoth crowd is here, crying for their PVCs. It's not, they will come to the social media, they will come to the media, they will tell them that people don't want to go and collect their PVCs. This is a crowd of people waiting to collect their PVCs and they don't want to release their PVCs again. Please, federal government should do something. INEC chairman, do something. Also, the Solo Ejibo ward of Okota, a lot of people are here. They want to collect their PVCs. They want to know why they are not giving them their PVCs. Please, urgent attention is needed on this.
I am not supposed to be laughing. It's not because it is funny, but because I know that you should also know that that is a deliberate act by those that have already infiltrated your INEC. Some of you want to perform magic, right? Forgetting the fact that INEC work with political parties, especially the major ones. And then when it is time to to sort in ad hoc staff, people who help INEC during election, guess those who are those staff? Party members, mostly the ruling party in those areas. So the saboteurs are those employed to work in your election. So, I mean, it's actually about the process and something that somebody like myself, having known all about it, and know that it is all deliberate and it's never going to change. Actually feel sorry for some of you who waste your time hoping that you could change it. I want you to. I really, really do. But you will never find out why it's become so impossible to change it. Simply because it is deliberate that it must be like that. Look at another scene. I think this is also Oshodi, Abi.
They start distributing PVC.
Don't come outside again.
They call the names. Leave them now.
People get shut up now. You drop her. Don't carry normal
they are
boys.
calling old cats. That's
yes, no, it's very good. Okay, now most
yes, now. On Thursday, they called thugs for us to come and beat us. They were flogging us koboko because we came for PVC. Now, wow. Only in this country.
So imagine being flogged koboko. Pa, pa, everybody queue. All of you go this way. Pa, 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 pa. And everybody running. Say, we are here now. Stop beating us now. Because you won't collect a card to give power to criminals who are indeed going to end up having to traumatize and then, traumatize and brutalize your life for 4 years. I don't understand though. They say, Nigeria. See, there are so many scarcity in Nigeria right now. Let me tell you some of them. There is leadership scarcity. There is security scarcity. There is economic scarcity. There is Naira currency scarcity. There is fuel scarcity. Baba, the scarcity has become so bad that people who are suffering from all these scarcities, they have to meet up in the same place, and devise a means to say, and like this we go, they go. Look at them. At a queuing station in an oil-producing country called Nigeria. See, Nigerians, like, must you suffer? Why? Why do they have to suffer you? Just to get simple things. Simple things. Come on.
Let us get them up in 2023. Follow Samuel, this is Samuel.
Now, petrol station, they are at filling station, queuing to buy petrol at 300 naira per liter. When the official price that the Nigerian government is paying trillions of naira as subsidy on, the official price should have been 87, no, 167 naira, been 163 naira. But these Nigerians have been buying the same fuel. They don't even get to see the fuel all the time. Now, those who want to be and those who are suffering inside the same queue, they jammed and they just turned it into what you just saw there. But I kind of prefer this. If I want to relax after being so exhausted of Nigeria trouble, like we have sat here for the past 2.5 hours, I would rather relax with something more like this.
Continue. 70 years old man. Is that you? Jesus is Lord. Is that you?
Thank you very much. That's how I relax. Just to remind you that you should never suffer any kind of health shock just simply because you are thinking about Nigeria. These are shock absorbers to remind you, if Nigeria will enter your heart, you can't die. Baba, you die for nothing. Oh, go and listen to Fela. You die wrongfully. Gege, 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 They carry your body go police station. You die wrongfully. Get. I don't want to die wrongfully. If I want them, I'll die. Man, not die because of they worry about Nigeria. Listen to those. They kind of can simmer you down. It's not worth it. No, when you know, right? Act right. For the sake of your own mental health, don't make things up. Trust me, it is more therapeutic, to be honest, when you're thinking or talking about Nigeria. For yourself and for those around you. That's what I do all the time. And some people will ask, how do you cope? How do you do it? I mean, I just do it. I don't take them to heart because I don't want to hurt myself twice. Nigeria already hurt us enough. All of us. It doesn't matter where you belong to, what side you belong to. Nigeria hurt us. Nigeria, through these rogues and criminals, past and present, they hurt us. But they didn't know. And since they didn't know, right, they will never feel sort of any remorse until the entire space imploded. And no thanks to them. They will do it. They will make sure that your place is imploded. And we're just waiting for it to happen. And thank you. Yeah, thank you for spending your evening with me. I wish I could take your calls. I won't. Not tonight. So thank you very much. And then, but before you go, remember this. Leave that offering. It's just your like. Like the video, share it. Subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to see you some other time. I've done my part tonight just for educational purposes, right? You may not like me. I don't want you to like me. I've told you that many times. Don't like me. It's a burden. You know what I mean? You don't want to make people who like you. You don't want to make them feel bad. I don't like that burden, especially when I have to say the truth. Things that some of you would not be so comfortable hearing or hear me say. I will still say them anyway. So don't like me. Or respect my work. You have to respect it. You may not like it. They help you. They help you to understand the asylum, the concentration camp, the mismatched, forced together are people called Nigerians. So it helps. So you need to respect that, okay? Don't like me. Don't like me. I mean, if you do like me, I like you. I appreciate you. I may disappoint you every now and then. If you like me, and you're also a politically correct person, I don't have respect for all these criminals in Nigeria. I don't. So if you're the type that is respect freak, I mean, you need to respect elders. I don't get respect for criminals, whether old or young. So I don't like to be politically correct. So don't like me. But go around and see how much of this information can actually help you to understand the people you are dealing with. Whatever you do with them is completely yours. But you actually stayed back for 2 hours listening to Mayegun, and you are yet to actually like the video or share it. I beg, Baba, will you they deceive? Like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to see you some other time, as always. So thank you so much for your time, and I'm going to see you again when I see you. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Naira number one.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wá.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary náà ibi nọ́mbà wá.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.